Oh God. I think we're live.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Oh, man. We're live and we're being surrounded.
Oh, live as in live fire.
I was going to say live alive, but I guess that works too.
Oh, not fair.
That Live Alive's a good game.
Just having like a weird existential crisis for no reason.
What with the
Like
way
just the
it's
awkward
officially
silence
called?
after that joke. The like the line of just like, oh man, I can't believe my joke was deflected. That was a pretty good joke. Damn. Anyway, it's just a dual stream right now.
Doodle streaming for right now.
Okay.
Or we'll join. I'll start doing the Resident Evil, cool, evil. Oh, I'm sorry, cool, spooky or sexy. Based on the bosses.
Oh boy.
So
one day we should go over bootleg sprites again. That was hilarious.
yeah.
Yeah. Live on stream next time, obviously. But
Yeah, not this time. I'm just saying one day. One day maybe.
Maybe one day.
One day more.
Another something.
Maybe someday.
Maybe someday.
All hail the magic conch.
Gosh.
Yeah, this is one of those evenings.
Hell yeah. Alright. We like it's been sent everywhere that it matters.
Okay.
So we just doodling. Are you doodling, Austin?
More working on asset stuff, so not really making up pictures, just making little graphics.
Oh. Well, I guess you misunderstood the assignment.
Prompt.
Your prompt.
Oh, I'd like to pride myself in being prompt and on time. I'm not, but I'd like to be.
I mean, you're more on time than most people I know.
I've been pretty bad in recent time.
Hey, Danny, you know that one video of the wrestler Kenny Omega coming up to Megalovania wearing Sans costume?
I remember us talking about this once, but it's been a while.
Well, unexpected part 2, I guess.
Oh.
Two wrestlers known as Mason Mansoir, also known as the tag team MXM, I believe. They come out to they come out to Death by Glamour, Megaton's.
Megaton. Yeah, no, that tracks. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Megalovania also makes sense, but
yeah,
okay.
No, and their whole gimmick is being pretty boys, so
yeah, that tracks.
Just
everything is making sense to me.
I mean, Death by Glamour is a good song.
It is.
If it's my
Oh, that
favorite.
really is just Death by Glamour. Fantastic.
Yep.
Aw, man. Just imagine, like, 5 years, 10 years down the line, we're gonna start hearing Deltarune music in wrestling. Can't wait to hear it's TV time.
So, I have a legitimate question.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if we'll have a legitimate answer, but go for it.
And I feel like this has been kind of true. Because Deltarune has popped, yes.
Yeah.
And it's mostly because of Undertale. But I know when it came, like when Deltarune came out, everyone kept saying, as good as Rude Buster is, the entire Undertale soundtrack is still better.
I don't remember this, but yeah.
When do you think the Deltarune soundtrack is going to hit as hard as the Undertale?
I feel like it already has, but
yeah,
if anything, the one thing holding Deltarune's soundtrack back is like it does have motifs from Undertale that like fans remember.
I mean,
I think
it might also have years from Undertale that fans remember.
I think the other problem is also that it's not done yet.
Yeah. Also, you haven't listened to Chapter 4's OST, Connor.
Yeah, no, it gets real
where
good.
do you get off? You scum. Get out of here. Read a book or something.
No, but also like I don't know, the sound, the quality of the music, the instruments and mixing used. Some of the songs feel a bit more fuller, but I think the other thing is that every setting is so drastically different, and we still don't know where everything is going. So we don't know what the emotional high for the game is yet. Each individual chapter, yeah, we have a whole arc and everything, and so we feel great about the music in those individual moments. But with the exception of a couple of songs sneaking their way in, like chunks of chapter 3, they've been largely disconnected. Oh, and of course the secret bosses with the freedom motif and all of that. So again, it's like all of the soundtracks for Deltarune have been fantastic, but we don't know where it's going yet.
Yeah. If
I think
anything,
that's
we
fair.
still haven't seen the hot new Megalovania version, of which part of me thinks like Toby is like, you want Megalovania? Shut the fuck up. Okay, fine, I'll give you Megalovania. You assholes.
You want Megalovania? Here, it's the
gonna
first
be-
4 notes,
I'm
and then it
gonna
just
be
smash
real.
cuts to Sans' other boss theme.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. Everyone when it came out, everyone kept comparing Jevil to Sans.
Yeah, he was the secret boss.
Yeah. And I don't think that's a fair comparison. Because Jevil is just so much lamer than Sans.
Oh no.
Well, I think the comparisons were more, again, the fact that he was a secret boss.
Yeah. It's like you were building up the Sans. Like there was a lot more build up because it was one game. And
I don't even know what the fuck a Jevil is.
It's a jester and a devil.
He's the Joker card.
He's a Joker, baby.
Yeah.
I'm the Jevil.
Exactly. Now
I could do anything.
Now I'm imagining Joker voiced by Jevlo voiced by Mark Hamill.
Oh,
Please just let him retire.
God.
Every time someone
I mean, how do you?
Mark Hamill should voice a character, Mark Hamill loses another year to live.
I'm not saying he should. I'm just saying, imagine. Just put Joker lines over Jevil, and it probably works well. Hell, put any of the Jokers over it, and it'll probably work well.
I'm the Joker, baby.
Yeah. I failed to see the problem.
Yeah, you are
a fake fan.
Yep, fake fan Connar over here hasn't even finished chapter 4. Everyone point and laugh at him.
Yeah.
Chapter 4 is pretty great. We won't be talking about it here, but it is pretty great.
Yeah. Like, goodness. But yeah, no, have you even re-listened to some of the chapter 3 tracks?
I have here and there, but I've also been busy, and you've also shoved
Epic the Musical
in my face.
Yeah.
So you know how we were not going to talk about it, and that was gonna be it for the day.
You were the one who did it. You brought it up.
Well, that's only because after our call, I started listening to it again.
That's on you.
I have a problem, Austin. I'm blaming you because you put the heroin in my face.
I told you to dispose of the heroin.
Oh, hey,
Instead, you just injected in your arm. Like, God, we gotta get rid of this heroin. Why did you eat the heroin needle?
God damn it.
Heroin crunchy.
And by heroin needle, I mean Epic the Musical. It's a good musical. Watch it. It's all free online. It's not even a real musical. More of a concept album made into a musical.
It is a real musical if you believe hard enough.
It is a real musical. It's just not a stage play yet.
Yeah.
Keyword yet.
It is more in common with an opera, but you know.
Whatever operas, but just musicals, but without dialogue.
Yeah. It's
or musicals.
We don't have an in-person performance of it yet. We have an album.
That's like saying Beauty and the Beast isn't a musical because, like, before the Broadway.
It's a musical. What are you talking about?
Yeah, no, I'm saying before the Broadway show came out.
What?
It's like saying Princess and the Frog isn't a musical.
Why is this an issue, Con?
I'm lost.
It's a shitty metaphor. If the metaphor is shit, and you
it wasn't even a metaphor.
Or
metaphor these nuts.
Oh, you got him. You got him, Martin. You got him. He's ruined.
I think my joke, my pedantic joke, got misinterpreted. Is what happened.
That was a joke. Yeah. Danny, jokes are funny.
I'm not even sure. Like it is a musical. We don't have a live performance. That's it. I don't. I'm not even sure why you're so pent up about it.
Because it's funny to yell at you, Dan.
Okay.
Okay, jerk.
Look.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
Jokes are funny. Jokes are funny, clearly.
Yeah, I'm listening to a joke right here. His name is Connar.
You know what? I was think of something from Epic to say to you that would be funny.
More like ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. Am I right?
You know, damn. The only ruthless here is my fucking critics over here.
I thought you were
Hey,
gonna
Connar.
do the freaking what was that one song? Take a bath or whatever.
Get in the water. Get in
Oh,
the water.
Get in the water.
Stinky.
That's
Get in
the
the
one.
water, Stinky.
Take a bath, stinky. Ooh.
Me when I give my pets a bath, get in the water.
Chew time.
Well,
Get
for
in the
those of you,
water.
for those of you at home, the other night, Connor and Austin was telling me about Epic the Musical, and somewhere along the way, it just kind of devolved into "Get in the water" for like 10 minutes. It was hilarious, but also,
Look, I'm saying take a bath, Stinky.
Oh, so stinky.
Good.
Um,
Anyway.
So, I wanted to bring up very quickly. Uh, I was talking about this with my beautiful, wonderful fiancée, and I will pronounce them like this. Anyway, we watched Epic, and she was telling me one of her issues with it was the very final line was kind of like very corny and kind of not well written, and I find this funny because like maybe a day or two later after she told me, I saw the creators like YouTube short mentioning uh what the final line should have been. It's like, well, that was a bit of an odyssey.
I don't know what the original was, so the final version.
It's just simply I love you.
Oh.
But spoilers, I guess.
Oh
Spoilers
no!
for a
Spoilers for a
12-year-old story.
Spoilers for music. God.
for Greek.
I
epic.
mean, in fairness, anyone could have said that. Shoot, Zeus could have said it. What does that mean? I don't know, but it's Zeus.
It sounds ominous if Zeus were to say it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't trust Zeus ever saying that, like ever.
Exactly.
No, you don't want to be in the room and Zeus saying that.
Yep.
Like,
Unless it's Disney Zeus. He's chill, I think. I remember him being chill.
You know, every once in a while, I think back to that image of Disney Zeus, but bald.
Without his beard.
Yeah, without his beard.
Along came Zeus. Bald.
He just kind of looked like
they
a
shaved
thumb.
his beard and get rid of his hair, and he's got no chin. He just looks like one of those thumb monsters from the fucking Spy Kids.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm thinking of that now.
It's actually really funny because whenever people tend to make those edits of removing beards, they never give the person a chin.
Who needs chin when you have beard? Duh.
Well, I just found a few more actually. I found the original thumb one, and then I found a couple other ones. Here, I'll post them now.
I'm going down the rabbit hole now.
Hey,
I got it. I'm already sending them. But it's like that's
question. I have a more important question.
Yeah.
Oh goddamn it. With the thumb creatures from Spy Kids. Was the nail on the face side of their weird bodies, or was it on their back of the head.
Oh, I don't remember. I'm not 1,000% sure what we're talking about. It's been a very long time since I've watched Spy Kids.
All right. It looks like you need a refresher.
Are we just gonna watch Spy Kids?
No, Martin, I need you to give Danny a complete recap of Spy Kids from them.
1 through 3D.
No, I mean, you don't have to, but if you want to, go be my guest.
So there's these kids, right? Their parents are spies, and then the next thing you know, for some reason, I'm pretty sure there's Danny Trejo or someone. I don't remember.
He's the uncle.
Yeah.
He's Uncle Machete.
Not related.
That was his name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is they claim
Why?
they claim that it's not related to the Machete movies, but we all know.
Oh, that's
We all
bullshit. That's clearly related.
Yeah. You don't. They got the girl from Spy Kids to be in Machete 2. And she's apparently topless, but I was kind of bored in that movie, so I never saw that. I remember Elon Musk being in that movie before we knew that, before everyone was like, hey guys, I think he might be evil.
He's in Machete?
He's in Machete 2.
What
By
the
the way,
fuck?
I just want to point out the villain of Machete 2 is Mel Gibson.
I mean, that kind of tracks.
Like, known racist Mel Gibson. The fact that anyone is giving him roles proves there is no God.
Yeah.
Well, wait, how long ago was this one, though?
Oh God. 2016? Oh God, It's been 10 years since Machete 2. And here's the best part. Machete 2 ends on a cliffhanger.
Oh.
They send Machete up on a SpaceX rocket to fight Mel Gibson in space. Actually, fuck Spy Kids recap. Let me take you through the Machete movies.
All right.
All right.
Hit us.
So Machete 1. And this is all from memory. Just gonna draw a very bad Danny Trejo in the background.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have to change the episode name to what was the name of the movie again? I forgot.
Machete.
Uncle Machete rides
review.
again. Uncle Machete rides again.
So Machete is a cop in Mexico, and he goes after a drug lord, and the drug lord, like,
played by
bribes the police. Oh yeah, the drug lord is played by fucking Steven Seagal.
Connor, that is not. Look at your Danny Trejo sketch. That's not Machete. That is fucking Robert Garcia from King of Fighters.
Anyway, so Steven Seagal is like, fuck you, Machete, I want to sell drugs, and do the worst fucking Spanish accent I've ever seen in my goddamn life.
So bad that would be considered as hate crime.
Yeah. I love that Robert Rodriguez goes out of his way to hire the most racist men to play villains in his movie. Not racist as in like, oh, the character is racist. Racist as in this guy's racist in real life. I'm going to pay him money to be racist in my movie. So yeah. So Steven Seagal like kills him, but he's Machete, so he's not really dead. So Machete immigrates to the United States illegally? Question mark. Either way, he's doing manual labor, and then he's found by like a resistance member played by Michelle Rodriguez. And Michelle Rodriguez, kind of a badass. Also, I'm forgetting the name of the actress. I think it's Pamela Anderson. It's not Pamela Anderson. I think it's just. Is it Halle Berry? Fuck, I don't know.
Just keep listing names. We'll eventually get it.
Girl who is probably more white, known for playing white roles than playing Latino roles, playing another Latino cop.
Jessica Alba.
Jessica Alba. There we go.
Apparently, Lindsay Lohan was in that movie. Apparently,
yeah, she's in it. She's like Robert De Niro's daughter in it.
Oh, yeah,
and Robert De Niro's a racist senator who gets hillbillies.
Why wasn't he the villain?
To kill Latino people.
Okay, continue.
There's a lot of characters. I don't even remember
racist
the
by the
order.
sounds of it.
A lot of racist people in it. You know, there's probably more Latino deaths in this movie than there are racist people deaths.
Well, they don't want to pay too many racist people to act in your movie, you know?
I guess. See, all the minorities got it. Cool.
I mean, like, Robert De Niro was probably paid in nickels at this point in his career.
Yeah, it's Robert De Niro, like, 2013, so he's doing anything. He's just a whore at this point in his life.
Go on, though.
So, okay. I'm trying to remember the plot now. God damn.
Okay.
Yeah, so I guess there's a lot of moving parts. It turns out Steven Seagal is funding Robert De Niro to do racist shit so that Steven Seagal can sell drugs at a higher price, I guess. It's all very stupid. And Machete, like, fights off their minions. He sleeps with Robert De Niro's wife and his daughter, who is Lindsay Lohan, you know, before she disappeared on her NFT training art.
Oh.
No,
I keep on forgetting
the furry NFT that Lindsay Lohan made. She had a fucking furry NFT commission. I think
I'm more surprised that she was a furry. Like, at all.
I don't even know if she knows what that is. Or if she does know, you know.
She was holding back.
She's been holding back. She keeps wanting to play a cartoon skunk. And no one's letting her. Because they're too afraid.
What she might do.
What she might do to people.
Anyway, continue.
So, yeah, you know, he fights a bunch of guys. There's a big, like, battle scene where... Oh, wait, let me rewind. Danny Trejo has a brother in the States who is a priest. Tom Savini kills him.
After a really badass shootout.
Yeah, it's a really cool shootout.
Wait, is it bad or is it cool?
Cool.
Or is it cool because it's
Badass.
bad?
I said badass.
Oh, I heard just bad. All right. Continue. Or did I just kill everything?
No, we'll continue. Just, yeah. Go ahead, Con.
So yeah, what was I? Okay, yeah, Danny Trejo killed him. Then Machete kicks that guy's ass. But Tom Savini escapes so he could be in the sequel. Anyway.
Wait, he's still alive by 2016?
Fucking Michelle Rodriguez gets shot up, and she comes back with an eye patch. Yeah, they shot her in the face, and she got an eye patch.
She got better.
Yeah, I'm just gonna spoil this for the second movie. She gets shot in the face again, and then she just has 2 eye patches.
I vaguely remember hearing this.
It's really funny. Michelle Rodriguez fighting people. 2 eye patches covered both her eyes. Fucking dumb fuck, but I love it. Minor celebrity crush on Michelle Rodriguez. I know she's never gonna listen to this, but we love you here. You're always appreciated. I always loved her in any movie she's been in. She's usually the best part of really bad movies. She and Ron Perlman have this magical ability to save, do their fucking best in some of the most garbage shit I've ever watched. Not to say Machete is garbage, but, I don't know if we're gonna be, taking this thing to Sundance. We're not gonna enter this in the Tribeca Film Festival.
Well, hey, Doug tried to submit his Pajama Sam playthrough once.
To Sundance?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Doug.
And he did his AI Pajama Sam video, but he just blotted but he blotted out all the copyrighted stuff, so it was just him reacting to a black screen and nothing else for 2 hours.
Amazing.
It was. I only watched maybe like the first 5 minutes of it. It was very surreal.
I mean, I watched the original stream.
Yeah.
So that's really funny. It's just funny. Anyway, Machete gathers the troop.
Gather the boys.
He gathers the boys, which include mostly Latino people, and then 2 fry cooks, where one of the fry cooks is white, but he's really just there to be best friends with the Mexican fry cook and translate for him to the audience.
Wait.
He's the guy who's allowed to go to the cookout.
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah. Honestly, it's the role that you and I would play Austin in Martin's movie adaptation.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Anyway.
Martin, I'm invited to the cookout, please. I don't have anywhere to go this weekend. Oh.
Martin, I swear I will bring up communism. What?
Do it. It'll be really funny, especially in front of my dad.
Anyway,
I think we're losing our minds.
yeah.
It's been like, what, a half hour?
Oh god, it's only been 35 minutes. Anyway, finish up the movie.
That's the movie.
No, big war happens. I think Lindsay Lohan dies.
In 1 or 2.
She's like, "I love you, Machete, but I'm actually racist and evil." And then she ends up killing herself.
Oh.
And
Yeah,
then
right.
Robert
I mean,
Niro
I guess that works.
ends up switching sides for a little bit.
I'm no longer racist.
No, not because he's no longer racist, because he doesn't want to get shot. And then I think the villain kills him anyway. Steven Seagal kills him anyway. Which, by the way, I heard Steven Seagal was miserable to be with on set.
Okay.
Just really uncomfortable. No one wanted to talk to him. And to be fair,
I wouldn't want to talk to him either.
I wonder what he did wrong.
One Wikipedia search would fix that.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, go on.
So final fight: Steven Seagal versus Machete. Danny Trejo. Everyone's surrounding it, and Steven Seagal, starts talking shit, and Machete stabs him, and then Steven Seagal, because it's in his contract to never lose, he instead just kills himself.
I guess that counts.
It's a bit unsatisfying, but it's very much one of those moments of like, no, you don't beat me, I explode and you die. Except he like commits fucking
suicide like a coward.
he does it in the noble samurai way though.
I guess.
The famous historical cowards, the samurai. That's right, they're overrated.
No, don't say that. The neckbeards will come for us.
No,
what about Sundowner?
I don't even think that's a sword anymore. He's like wielding a giant pair of scissors.
I meant, sorry, the Sundown Kid from Live Alive.
Oh, I mean, that's
I was trying to bring it back.
I'm not saying those were good people either.
Yeah, I completely botched what I was saying. Just continue.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go hide in my corner now.
From Metal Gear Revengeance. I'm like,
no, I said Sundowner. I messed up.
He kind of had a katana, but like he's weird about it.
Jetstream Sam?
No, Jetstream Sam. I don't even know if I would consider him a samurai. I would consider him the weakest Brazilian male.
Katana.
No, I don't.
Do we count Raiden as a samurai then? Right. Here on ConJoined Cast, we are now going to determine what constitutes a samurai.
Here, look, Connar. He's not a samurai. He's the weakest Brazilian male.
He killed the population of a small nation.
The weakest Brazilian male. I'm not saying that he's more powerful than our boy Raiden.
He fights the weakest Brazilian, barely makes it out alive.
Yeah. Anyway,
But yeah, that's Machete. Don't ask
Amazing.
what happened to Machete 2. Machete 1 was so hard to remember, other than the highlights of Mel Gibson being a villain. He's like an evil billionaire. Which is funny because the movie already has an evil billionaire in it. There's oh yeah, Lady Gaga's in it.
Oh.
Yeah, she plays the chameleon, who's a master of disguise. Literally, she disguises herself as different people that Machete has killed. And it's like, hey, didn't I fight you already? And she's like, shit.
Damn.
But I believe she dies. And then they tease her being in the sequel anyway. So, you know.
They gotta add all those loose threads to make things interesting later.
Oh, and Machete gets a laser katana.
Is that like is it a katana with like a laser edge,
sorry,
or is it a lightsaber shaped like a
sorry.
katana?
Let me rephrase. He gets a laser machete, and I will not elaborate because I don't remember.
Amazing.
So so it is a lightsaber shaped like a machete. All right, we'll just go with that then.
Yep. That's all I'm giving you.
All right.
And that's the Machete movie.
Fantastic. I remember nothing.
Oh, I don't even remember anything either. I honestly wish I watched it with someone so that it could maybe resonate with me more. They're weird, vain Hollywood blockbusters in the best way.
How did we get on this again? Spy Kids, right?
Yeah.
Why?
The reason we brought it up because Danny Trejo is in Spy Kids as a guy named Machete, but
he's definitely not Machete.
yes.
Fantastic.
And yeah, Machete's a movie that exists.
Yeah. Now we can get back to real men topics
Like what, Austin? What's a real man's topic?
I don't know anymore, man.
I'm just here.
We're not even real men anymore. We're not even people. We're more ghosting people.
More
Maybe we'll
machine than man.
more machine now.
I think
So,
I'm at the point that I want to do the second part of our stream here. Give me a quick moment.
This is enough people for that?
Sure. It's good enough. Also had a bunch of people tell me that, like, I can't do it. So it's whatever, man. Give me one moment.
Boosh Jr. died is what happened, yeah.
Yep.
now is the reign of Connar and regular Boosh.
I thought it was gonna be Boosh the third. Regular Connar died like 5 years ago.
He was killed in the streets of Colombia, as he should have been.
The DM that had been playing all these games for the past 5 years, it was just a body double.
An elaborate ruse. You see, in death, I wanted to make a middling YouTube channel. And I succeeded flawlessly. No, it's Alright. No, it's just middling. So, we're doing a thing. We're gonna be ranking I just want your takes here. Out of 5, tell me how spooky or sexy this monster I'm going to be putting on the screen. We're doing Resident Evil monsters. And I'm going to share my screen in a moment. Yeah, I'm going to in a moment, you fucking domain.
I was going to ask which end is spooky and scary, or spooky and sexy. Is 1 spooky and 5 sexy?
I would give them separate scores.
Okay.
1 just being spooky, 1 being scary. Okay. First boss, Resident Evil. The Crimson Head, Prototype 1. From Remake?
I think just in general.
Yeah. Let's see. What's the thoughts here?
I mean, he's just a guy.
He's just a guy.
I guess if he wasn't, falling apart and rotting, he could be pretty attractive. But
he had a suit. He could have been someone in life.
Yeah, he looks like he probably had something going for him.
The haircut he has here makes him look like a 70s like businessman. Yeah, that's probably when he died.
Probably.
Well, what's the sexy rating here out of 5?
It's probably like 3 across the board, I guess. He's a guy.
Sexy and scary.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's average.
He's a guy.
He's just a guy. Yeah. All right.
What about you? I don't know. What about you guys? What about the rest of you?
I'm gonna agree with 3 on my end.
I think I'm gonna bump him down a little bit, give him a 2.
in both scores.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. Wow. I kind of like this rating system. I usually don't like numbered rating systems, but
if you want to make it feel less like normal, we can go the Arlo route and make it out of 7. Either way, it would still be the middle.
Hmm.
Mm.
I didn't know he did that. That's weird.
Yeah, he did out of 7 because that way you kind of get away from the whole, inadvertent grading system of, different regions and cultures. Because our 50% here in America is different from like the UK and stuff.
Yeah.
So, so if you say 70% here, it's like, oh, that's a C, and then the others, it's like, oh, that's a B. That's a pretty decent score.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would I always liked using a word to describe it. I feel like using like a brief prompt, a brief phrase, or just a word descriptor, like good, great, excellent, or whatever. Great, excellent, amazing. I feel like that's a better way to review things, because using a number, like I said, there's cultural differences that you have to count for. All right, next up is yawn.
That's a snake.
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
I'm going to tell you my scariness level, 5, because he kind of has, like, I realized those are boils on him.
Oh, yeah, those are gross.
Yeah.
He's going to constrict you
level,
in those things?
0.
Yeah, sexiness is a 0.
Yeah.
Scary, pretty high. Mostly because I'm now realizing if those things fucking pop while he's constricting you, I don't know what's coming
Not a good
out.
time.
Not a good time. I mean, I'm sure those are weaknesses for the boss fight or whatever, man, but,
Probably.
That's fixed camera angle logic, though, Connor. I don't think you'll be able to hit those tank. Unless you have the laser guidance, but
Sorry, I know you said laser guidance, but my brain just went to laser pointer, and I'm just imagining playing a Resident Evil type game with a laser pointer. You distract the zombies by just pointing at a wall with the laser as you sneak past, and they just slam into the wall.
Next up, Mother Neptune.
All right.
I mean, that's a shark. Also scary, but
That's
also
a shark. So scary is going to be a 5 because I am terrified of sharks.
Yeah. I'm going to say sexy. 1. Scary, I'm going to say 3.
Hold up. Wait a minute. You gave Yawn, the snake, a 0. But you gave the Neptune.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah, no, 0.
In fairness,
sus.
In fairness,
yeah, that'd be more sus if I said like 3 or higher.
I was going to say, in fairness, we did. I don't remember if we established it was 1 out of 5. I think you said 1 out of 5. So by saying 0, it would be 1 anyway.
Okay. All right. Next up, Plant 42.
I mean,
Yeah, that's a plant.
I don't like the spikes.
Yeah.
So the tentacles aren't doing anything for you.
Maybe if it wasn't spiky. No,
what
it's
about
bad.
its injectors? For the pollen. Yeah,
Damn.
the pollen.
Pollen's not. Pollen's gross.
Okay, so once again a 0 on the sexy, and what's the scary? Scary. I'm I'm gonna
Somewhere
give it
between
like
4 and 5.
I'm gonna give it 4 and 3 because at least I feel like a normal person could handle the evil plant via as long as they're well prepared.
The evil plant's big. You know how big that thing is?
Yeah, but
Also,
It's like the size of your room.
as a heads up, we have someone in chat.
Oh.
Oh, we actually hello chat. Hello to Harold Gamer. Plant. God dang. Hey Harold Gamer, how you doing? Sorry we
How you
didn't see
feel
your messages
about-
earlier. I do agree that the Plan 42 is given that BDSM aficionado here. I will say, how do we feel about Black Tiger? Is that a skull, or am I just seeing things in his?
Oh no, it
abs?
has a skull. It has a skull.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It somehow the mutation lets it grow hair like a skull, as it were.
Okay.
I love how in Resident Evil they don't explain how the bioengineering works other than G virus.
You just mix colored potions together and it works. There was a whole puzzle on that in Resident Evil 1, and it's fun. But also, it's like, this is how you mix the virus. This is how you mix the vaccine, and it's like 1 part A, 2 parts B, 3 parts C. We don't know what the heck these serums actually have. They just are.
Yep. Anyway, Black Tiger, sexy.
That's a spider.
Yeah, that's a 0.
It's a 0.
Also, false advertising, that is not a tiger.
Yeah, I
know,
think
right?
the false advertising actually is going to bring down the sexiness.
Yeah, no, they lied on their Tinder
Negative
profile.
1.
Lied on Tinder.
You told me you were a scorpion. Throws water in face.
Aww.
Next up,
Devours person.
Lisa Trevor.
At least we have a person now.
She does have the mind of a child.
I don't like that.
Her face is horribly disfigured. She's quite violent. I mean, all of them are violent, but that might be a good thing if you really think about it, you know?
The child kink thing, not a fan. Not gonna tap that. I don't feel like numbers justify these rankings, Connor. Scary though, yes. Giving off barbarian vibes.
Very scary. Okay, then how about this? Instead of numbers, we just go not sexy, very sexy. Not
Sure.
not scary, very scary.
Sure. I know with Lisa here, she's like invincible, so that is a few that's a few tiers on the scary department. But as like visually scary is like, oh, that's spooky, and you just run away.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
Miles,
I remember her
Miles
being-
Morales, turn away, run.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, she also moves very slow. So I'd say like middle, maybe lower end on the scary. It kind of depends on how like. It depends on your situation, I guess.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, Harold Gamer X, kind of the same idea. 0 sexy, 2 on the scary, maybe 3.
Okay. Martin.
Depends on how she gets you, I guess.
I mean, obviously, sexy is going to be a 0 or not sexy or whatever ranking we're using. Scary, though? I would
She
agree
does
about,
kind of-
like, halfway, maybe? Like a 3?
That's what they realize. It's like
Yeah, she does kind of have pain wheel vibes.
Yeah.
I'm
like,
there's her.
I'm
Might have
looking
been
at
an
the
inspiration.
Yeah, the family
Yeah.
photo. Don't forget the bed frame one.
Yeah.
She looks like the mummy, the Buddhist mummy they found.
I think one of the things that makes her scary is the fact that you can't really comprehend her form a lot of the times. The lighting is usually so dog shit around her. Like, she's all gangly and whatnot. It's like, what she look like? What's that supposed to be? Is that a limb? I don't know. It's too dark and she's mean.
I wonder if she's... I bet she's less comprehensible in the original PlayStation 1 version.
Oh, she's
I
not
played...
in that.
She's not?
Nope, she is
No.
ready for the remake.
Remake only.
Oh.
Yep. I think she's the only original of these here.
Huh.
Now,
I think. Sorry, I saw Harold Gamer asking about her height. I think she's on the I think she's like 5-something. I don't think she's that tall, but because I remember her still being pretty short compared to even Jill, but I'm not 100% sure.
I thought she was tall.
That is.
You know, she feels like a person that would be tall. Not like a little goblin that scratches your back.
I mean, she wasn't that small, but
I mean,
Austin,
she feels tall, but she is hunched over.
just because I want to see what Google will do. Can you Google how tall Lisa Trevor is? Google's really fun when it comes to asking fictional character heights. I think one time we looked up how tall is Skeletor, and it was like 43 feet tall with a 23-foot wingspan.
it was. They've since changed that, but I remember that. That was a magical time.
Yep.
We probably have a screenshot of that somewhere on our Discord.
Somewhere buried deep.
Okay, so according to... Okay, do we want to deal with the AI overview that's shoved into everything?
Of course, we have to trust it, Danny.
All right. According to the AI overview from Google, the thing that definitely works and is correct, Lisa Trevor's exact height is not officially specified, but she is generally depicted as being around the same height as Chris Redfield, who is 185 centimeters or approximately 6'1".
Wow.
I didn't remember her actually being that tall compared to Chris, but I mean, it's probably the angle.
Yep. Anyway, the Tyrant.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Sexy?
Honestly, in Monster Fucker sense, yeah. Major sell-off points.
What's the major selling point here? Is it
one selling point? The fingers. Them fingers.
Well, first of all, they look like they have a big heart.
Yep, big heart.
Cause
really cares about
However,
you. Really comes after you.
Tiny
The
Pinar.
type of person that chases after you.
Tiny Pinar. No Pinar.
No Pinar. No Pinar.
This
Vagina? Vagina? Trans?
I don't think that counts as that. But
big
who am
hands,
I to say?
big yowie hands, big hands, big yowie hands,
big yowie hands.
There's some people that would be really into the exposed organs. I know there are some people that are crazy like that on the internet. I'm not.
Turn off points. The rash looks like they have STD or something.
Real quick, I'm trying to decipher if they have lips.
Can you zoom in? I don't think they do. If you click on see full size image on the top left, because we are on fandom, top left.
See full
almost.
size.
If you click on it, we can probably zoom in a little closer. Oh yeah, no, that's just the skull face.
Yeah, they just got exposed.
Yeah, it's a skull face with skin.
He ain't kissing nobody.
No kissing.
No smooching.
Scary though.
Scary. Scary.
I imagine if he wasn't disoriented from, waking up for the first time, It would just run like
I'm
Usain
gonna
Bolt
give him
towards
a
you and just mow
4,
you down.
or pretty dang scary. Mostly just due to height factor, because he's like 10 feet tall, dude, and he can only be taken out with a rocket launcher. That's pretty scary.
Yep.
Pretty scary.
Pretty spooky. All right, we're moving on to
I would
RE2.
say he's more cool than scary, though. Not thinking about it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking if we were in the same room, I would be looking for the quickest way out.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's true for all of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's see.
I mean that's probably not everyone, but let's go on
That is
to the
all the
bosses
bosses.
of 2.
That is all the bosses for 1, which surprised me. But let's see the bosses of 2. We got the G adult.
Hold on.
Uh-huh.
Is that like a crocodile man?
It's a something. Why do they keep yelling?
This one, the modern version just looks like it's like fascinated with something.
Oh.
Ooh.
Hey.
Ooh.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Okay.
I like your Pokemon card collection there.
Now in terms of sexiness, big arms to hold me in.
Big arms, means big hugs.
Big hugs right there.
No Pinor though.
No Pinar.
It did skip a leg day.
Yeah, no, we gotta work on that.
It did not skip back day.
Oh yeah, no, look at them. Look at them.
The deltoid is
again. The trapezius muscles.
Trapezius muscles. Wow.
Do you think this guy's good at swimming?
No.
Yeah, I feel like that's what happened when you get left in the pool.
The expression "would sink like a rock" comes to mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna slip in the shower one day,
Wait, older one.
die, and this is how they'll
You look
find
like
my
that.
body.
Wait, what about the old design though? Go back to the old design real quick.
Yeah, we gotta look at that.
Yeah, that one I can see being a swimmer, just really awkward swimmer. Like high, like fresh, like big strokes though.
Yeah.
I will say big arms are a plus with this one. However, he's got a tail, which you can't really tell with the other one. Bigger eyes to look at you with. Drooling a little down on the sexy scale. Scary scale. What's scarier, this guy or the last guy? I think.
Well, which version are we going off of, or does it not matter?
Oh, I thought we were doing a little of each.
A little bit of each here. I feel like, in terms of scary, even though he's misproportioned, I feel like he's a bit scarier. Our boy here,
Like
from remake.
The remake.
Because as
remake version scarier.
as freaky as the other ones are, and I wouldn't want to encounter the other ones. I feel like the other ones would hurt me more, but this one, if I saw him in the dark or on trail cam footage, he would scare me more than the other ones.
Yeah. I get you there.
Any other thoughts? gentlemen.
Gentlemen.
I'm checking out Harold's comment. The scary factor is tied to context for them. If they saw it in containment, they'd be thrilled. If they saw it loose and rampaging, shit pants and die.
Yeah.
Yeah, like even before the
Honestly,
monster
fair.
would get you, just shit and die.
Yep.
Yep. Step 1, shit. Second step, die.
Third step, get out of bed.
How did you do that?
Step 4.
Zombie virus.
Step 4. Step 5. Profit.
Exactly.
All right.
Profit and death.
Next
Somehow.
up, giant alligator.
It's not just the. Is the SCP just this alligator? You know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think.
No, I know which one you're talking. I can't remember which one it is, but I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like 2000 something.
No, it's one of the early ones. It's like 6 something.
The Invincible Gator, the
Yeah,
thing that even God,
Gator.
or the guy that claims to be God, is like, yeah, that ain't one of mine. The fuck are you talking about?
This fucking thing.
Yeah, that's just a gator.
What's the scariest version? Because this one, he's covered with so much moss and whatnot. I can't really, like... It's almost like, oh, he's wearing little clothes. Where, if I saw this, I think I'd be much more scared.
Skirt. Yeah, no, that's just me about to die in the Everglades. The other one is just like, I'm a goopy gator.
I'm a goopy little guy.
So we're not giving him any sexy score because he's an animal.
Yeah.
Obviously.
In the sheets.
Oh.
Connar, please.
He's covered. Yeah,
yeah
he's an animal in the sheets of goo.
Connar, we gotta get you out of the reptile exhibit. You can't be here.
Don't tell me what I can do.
Anyway, Mr. X.
Yeah, so fucking add. Oh wait, okay.
So is this the reason why we were doing this?
So
I've seen lots of people be down bad for Mr. X.
okay, but which form?
I mean, mostly for like bald man form.
He's
Like,
But
I could see it.
yeah.
Because first form he's just a big guy in a trench coat. If anyone likes the thing, then yeah, no, that I could see the sexiness going up for them. The other one, I mean, people are gonna like the big scary monster too, but
that looks
probably
like
not as many
both.
people.
I think both of them, like, going back to numbers for a bit, 5 out of 5 for sexy on both. And I will not elaborate. Normally I would subtract point for minus Pinar, but at this point it's like we're never gonna see a Pinar in RE ever.
Well, there's gonna be a moment where we think we see a boob, but it's not actually a boob.
All right, I do love. So what's
Thanks,
better? What's better here? Mr. X with the hat or no hat?
Okay, that's the thing. Mr. X with the hat gives me like, yeah, no, that's a sleek, cool, evil motherfucker, like a G-man sort of thing. Like, yeah, that guy's cool. But go back to the bald one. No hat. Bold, bold,
Bold,
bold, bold, bold.
He looks like if Morpheus was fucking playing for the NBA.
Oh shit.
Yo, Morpheus ballin'.
Why is Morpheus jacked?
Oh, so he looks skinnier in this version? Oh wow, man.
Like in the suit?
No, in the
Oh yeah, like that's like anime strong guy, and this one's just like actual strong guy.
yeah.
Like they power lift outside of stalking people.
All right, and finally, old Willie Birkin.
Will Burkham, pretty strapping. Oh, wait, no, I take it back. This is the one boss that has a penis. Had air quotes. Kind of lumpy though.
He's a bit lumpy. He just looks.
He's a dude.
Generic man doing science stuff and then suffering the consequences of science stuff.
He looks like if Elon Musk actually attempted science, this is what would happen. He would become a boss monster.
Yeah.
And yet they would still give him a government position.
That picture's really funny.
Mm.
I don't know why. It's just, hey there, little guy.
Yeah, they look like they're about to be like, "Hello, princess."
Hello, young lady. Ah!
Okay. Does turn into this. I don't know what that is.
I wish I could see them better, but we got this weird worm eye view of this guy.
Yeah.
Or is that? No, that's the bottom. Why? Thanks, fandom.
let me look at the.
And then he does turn into a big pile of goop.
Oh, hey, Facto Vorgo.
Not the pile of goop.
Honestly, on a sexy scale, was pretty not working for me even as a human.
Yeah, it's really, it's like he's one of the only like humans. He's like one of the only humans that is like, ew, grass.
It's like asking if Hojo is sexy from Final Fantasy VII, and he's not.
Yeah.
No. Like, honestly, the gloop becoming the gloop monster, major glow up.
You know, when he's a goop monster, he actually looks like he's capable of intimacy.
But yeah, I came into this not expecting any of these to be sexy, so...
I sure showed you your weird idiosyncrasies.
Damn, how could you?
I've just been shooting, I've just been shooting the shit this whole time.
Why would you shoot feces at us?
One on the sexy, two on the scary. He's just a guy in a lab. Yeah.
On a lab, yeah.
Honestly, even as goop, he's not very scary.
Yeah. It's like, oh, it's the boss monster.
Alright.
Alright, that's 3. I'm sorry, we gotta get to 3. 3 only has like 2 bosses.
Yeah, remember, 3 wasn't even supposed to be 3. We got the Grave Digger.
Get it out. Get rid of it. I don't like it.
Oh yeah, no. 5 on scary. Looks like he looks like a xenomorph hatchling on roids.
He looks like the worst. It's like, I want to fuck a fleshlight that will destroy my penis. Say no more, but instead destroys your entire body.
It's like, what if Predator, but somehow with more mouth?
Yeah. And then finally, Nemesis.
Nemesis.
Apocalypse, not doing it.
I'm gonna say he's
Hold on,
a 4. Maybe
On the
3.
scary scale?
So, no. Both. Both.
Yeah, all right.
You know what? I could see he's pretty like big beefman. Yeah,
He's
he
just
could
the
work.
giant leather daddy.
It's the leather
Yeah.
jacket, yeah.
Yeah.
I can see it. But now if you take the leather jacket off,
Uh,
Yeah, let's take a look at his other.
what the hell is that? It's like a pacemaker?
Like a
stores.
meat hook.
It looks like the fucking thing that Norman Reedus carries around in Death Stranding that holds the fetus, little fetus.
Can you zoom in? I can't get a good look at it.
Okay.
Oh, it's like it's going to his back. I thought it was like a hook.
Yeah, it's a
I
wrestling.
just
That's
noticed
just an
like-
artificial heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also noticing the like amount of stickers they put on him.
Yeah, and remake. It's like, what's gonna make Nemesis scarier?
Was that a bunch of stickers?
No, it's yellow stickers. It's the yellow paint. It all makes sense.
Um,
The people
Wait,
that hate
don't
the
they
yellow
have his
paint.
other form?
We'll have to pull it up in Marvel vs. Capcom.
I thought they would at least share his like other form.
wait, is the crawler like his other form? I'm trying to remember.
No.
RE3 is one of the ones I don't really know the story for very well.
I don't know much of any of these. Honestly, I've only
Like-
played one.
I know it's just like post like one Resident Evil 1 Jill. And she's kind of like right. I think this is during the Raccoon City disaster.
Yeah.
It's early on, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We're moving on to Code Veronica.
Veronica. Okay, the most lore important.
And also like impossible to get.
Hey,
Hey,
we don't care.
Hey Con,
Yep.
go back one page. Just trust me. On the URL,
Yep.
and this is for everyone at home too. Go to fandom, like the beginning of fandom.
Yep.
Type anti. ANTI. Hit enter. Just trust me on this. No more ads.
No ads.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's it. If you hit on the link, it should keep the anti-fandom thing, and we don't have to deal with those pop-ups and ads.
Yippee.
Nice. Tyrant. This is just guy from 1, except
He doesn't have the big pulsing heart and the rash anymore.
you know, he doesn't have a heart. He just has clumpy spike arm and molten red arm. And those fucking toes.
Them grippers.
Yo, Rippers out.
Rippers away.
Ugh.
I do like his design. Them feet are throwing me off, though.
Yeah.
Oh, he's you know what? Look, Harold's like, this is giving Urian vibes from Street Fighter. And like, yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm sold now. Urian's fucking sick.
Yeah. Now I'm
Look,
just
I'm more-
imagining that. Yeah.
He does like the Aegis deflector while you're shooting at him.
Next
I'm just imagining that Resident Evil took place after Street Fighter, and half of these zombies are ex-Street Fighter characters.
Cataloo, like fucking Umbrella Corp is just like, we lost our biggest spire.
All right. Next
Okay, would M. Bison use bioweapons? I feel like he should.
All right, next
Probably.
Next up, Alexander Ashford. Which
This
I'm
guy.
gonna be real. He looks like the meme of when people with blue eyes stare at you.
Yeah.
He looks like Ewan McGregor, Obi-Wan.
Kenobi.
Hello there.
Kenobi.
Hello there. And then he hellos there into this.
Oh.
What does he turn into? Oh.
You got the Pingors.
Why does he
Pingor.
turn into Voldo from Soul Calibur?
Calibur.
I'm
Yeah.
glad he does.
I like the
One
of the
design.
more-
I don't know where he got the blindfold from, but
One of the more reasonable Voldo designs, I might say.
also I love how the arms doesn't even look like it's attached. It's like a gross vestigial that's not supposed to be there, like a parasite.
Yeah. Oh,
Also,
fuck.
again with the grippers.
You got the grippers, the fingors.
The fingers. Oh yeah, most of these vestigial limbs are just giant fingies. Sexy though. I mean, he's rocking that 6-pack.
He is in bondage gear. However,
Rocking a 6-pack.
he does have lips.
Does have lips.
Very
Very thin lips, but lips nonetheless.
yeah. He's got
what
a
that finger
bondage
do-
belt. What them fingers do? Stab and maim.
I'm just looking at the comments. Fear Factor 4, sexiness on 0, and then we were talking about the lips and stuff. We're like, no, stop.
Don't mention his lips.
He
Don't
does
blame
have
you.
a big hole in his chest, which means he's not emotionally available, so it's kind of down on the sexy scale.
So he was probably rich. So like these are all like the rich people biomodification.
There's the gulp worm,
I don't.
once again
Eh.
being the world's worst fleshlight.
Now with more flesh, I don't like it.
Yeah, no. That's a cock, a horrible mutated cock. I think you should censor this when you.
That's
Hey,
a cock.
no.
That's a cock, Luigi.
I don't think that's a cock.
I just thought of. I'm just gonna say
Yeah.
it.
Uh-huh.
When you leave the metal rod in from sounding for too long and you finally pull it out, this is what happens.
Don't like that.
Yeah.
Hey YouTube, I don't mind if you kill this one.
Yeah, YouTube, delete his channel now.
Hey, YouTube, kill this guy.
just kill us all. It's fine.
YouTube, kill this guy. Maybe if I was a worm.
What kind? The Resident Evil Code Veronica one? No way.
God.
Worm?
Next up, the albinoid, which is, what if Axolotl had no head?
I have questions and I can't
And it would look
articulate
like a
them.
bud.
Yeah, it looks like he has a little anus.
So
It's not like an ace creature.
there's this fucking Chinese deity. It's like this fucking god of war, and all it is like this giant like pig-like body, but it's got like a big fucking butt for a face. I think it does feature in Wukong.
I think I know what you're talking about. That, or if I've seen things that have been inspired by it.
Yeah, it's. I think I've brought up the fucking Chinese butt deity before. But yeah, sexiness level.
Eh.
It's got the trypophobia side pussies. The back dildos.
Side pussy.
Side pussies.
Never say that word again.
I think the other problem with all these is like we're talking about weird zombies and monsters. Sapiens? What's that? Eh.
Okay, we're just assuming this thing knows what it's doing.
Uh-huh.
What is it doing?
Killing and maiming people.
I mean, killing and maiming is generally a turn-off, I feel.
I mean, they all do.
I know, this...
Oh,
I know,
giant black widow.
It's just more spiders.
Spider.
Oh.
It's gonna be
Hey,
0 sexy, 5 scary.
Yeah.
hear me out though. What if we turn the arachnophobia mode on for this lad?
What would he turn into?
Oh, yeah.
What would he turn into?
It would just turn into the word spider, remember?
I guess.
I forget which game that was, but I know that was a thing.
Wait, baby spider?
It was a spider.
Yeah, that's just a spider.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just a normal spider.
Next up,
Yep.
Steve Burnside.
Uh,
That's,
he had golden guns.
Why does he look like Leon? Is he, like, related?
I think it was meant to be Leon, but they couldn't get Leon in time. So they got. Why
Like
does he
the
have
actor?
gold
What do you
guns?
mean? What do you mean?
The age. How we
This is
feeling
guy
about
also-
this twink?
I mean, he looks alright.
This boy. I feel like Wesker would just go like, "I want that twink obliterated."
Get me that bottom!
To be fair, from what I've seen from Steve, he seems like a bottom.
Yep. Now there's Alexa Ashford.
Okay, that's
looks
just
nice.
a white woman jump scare.
Whoa.
And she looks
Yes.
like, you know.
A woman, the scariest thing to all gamers.
Look at, like, I guess, 2 because girls are scary. And then
Hold on, wait. Her lore. She's Anglican. She's British.
Okay,
Oh,
so
no.
that's a 1 on the sexy, and then
Jillian's. Wait, scroll down. See if they have her alternate forms.
Yeah, I was like, is there like a monster form, or because
Yeah,
this is
she
a
should
Resident
have a
Evil
monster
thing, and-
form.
Oh, that's
All right, she's on fire. That's technically hot.
Ah, I get it.
Oh, she turns into a worm.
Looks like a snake with a scorpion tail for a head. Does she just not have a scroll further down? There should be like a gallery.
Oh, there
Oh,
it
she's a
is.
plant monster.
Yeah, kinda.
A
Because
flesh
they
plant
never-
monster. Maha vibes, got it.
Crusty JPEG.
Hair.
Wait, there's Alexa's baby.
Do not the baby.
No.
Look at those babies.
Baby.
Yeah, all right. That's
I'm gonna look up Alexa Ashford.
Like
Alexia.
actual, like Alexia.
It's Alexia.
Yeah.
Stop adding Z.
Z is a cool letter, but that's not the right one.
I'm working one-handed here.
Yep.
Fourth.
Why?
Mutated.
It just shows our normal model.
Okay.
There's space form. Okay, pretty sexy.
There's a poison ivy looking.
Yeah.
Wait, mutated. Okay. Wait, put in anti.
Oh.
I mean, we're already here. Never mind.
Yeah.
Just close out of this window when you're done.
I'm gonna actually give her mutant form a plus at least a 4 on the sexy, because she's no longer British.
Yep.
Instead,
are you sure that's how that works?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, her leg became an artichoke. So, in fact, there's a few other parts of her body that have turned into an artichoke, but. You know,
the scariest of all vegetables.
And as much as I love, and I do love spinach and artichoke, so.
Wait, we got big plant OC here.
Oh, and then her final form.
Hey, it's the Apparites from Star Fox Assault.
Oh God.
Wood.
You're right though.
Wood.
Is that the highest score of sexy?
Yeah.
Hold on, there's a flying mode.
Where's the Apparight Queen?
Wood.
Wood, even with the fucking stinger.
The stinger is for your prostate. When you put it in, she puts it in you. It's a vicious cycle, but it's gonna be the best sex of your life.
Will it though?
How many
if you
more?
Can survive.
She tops.
How many more Resident Evils do we have? Like 10?
Yeah, we're gonna stop after this next one.
Okay.
Oh, is it 4?
We're gonna stop at 4.
Okay. The peak of the franchise, and then we'll get to the trough.
Next time on the ConJoined cast.
Oh wait, we have 2 more.
Oh, 0.
Yeah, we forgot about 0, which is where we should have started because it's the beginning of the franchise. Anyway, Stingor.
Oh, that's actually a scorpion.
Wait, Cody, gotta go back to the.
Yeah, do anti in the previous page so that way you can go back and forth easy.
Yeah.
Let's look at Stingor here. That's a scorpion.
That's a stinger.
Yeah, that's
Scorpion.
Scorpion.
It's a big scorpion.
I don't want it in my house, but like
0 sexy. 4 on the scary. Because it is a van-sized scorpion. But once you said I don't want it in my house, I'm like, well, as long as it's outside my house, I think I'd be fine.
What are you gonna do? Put it in a paper cup?
Yes.
A van-sized paper cup.
Yeah, no, it's just, if it's in the house, squish it. But, it broke into your land. But, if it's outside, leave it alone.
If it's cold, if he's cold, you're cold. Let him in.
I don't think that's how that works.
He's cold, you're cold. Let him in. Wait, put in anti. Yeah, do it.
Anti-fandom. I've learned about this like months ago.
All right.
I keep forgetting to use it too.
The Centurion.
And that
It's just
That's
a
a
centipede.
Yep.
was it once human?
Nope.
Who knows?
Likely not.
Probably just a poor centipede that got mutated.
So sad. Eat ass.
I mean,
Alexa,
it's not
play
sexy because it's a
Despacito.
centipede. What?
Well, yeah.
Play Despacito, Alexa.
Oh no, now you've just spawned all of the Alexas. I was going to say it's not sexy because it's a millipede, a centipede. But I was going to say, as far as mutated Resident Evil monsters are concerned, it is the least screwed up because it's just a giant centipede.
Infused bat.
Oh, this one too. Although I think I see a bit of a rash going on.
Yeah. I'm gonna say same as the rest. Actually, I'm gonna do lower on the scary because I can't find a good fucking image of this bastard. He looks rough. All right, next up, the T001.
Oh, that's just the other guy again.
Yeah, except now
with
he has
more rash.
barnacles. Yeah, now he's barnacles.
Fun.
Flesh barnacles.
More scabs.
Yeah, he definitely needs a skincare routine.
Definitely needing that. Do you have dry skin?
God. Oh, I wanted to tell you, Austin, very off topic. I watched that K-pop Demon Hunters movie.
How was it actually? You've been
Good
hearing
fight
good things.
scenes. Honestly, it's good fight scenes, but the fucking drama in it is lame as hell. I do enjoy when all three girls are on screen. I like that dynamic, but
The comedy.
The comedy is when it wants to do a good joke, it does good jokes, but it's honestly it can be kind of lame. With
Okay.
The central, I hate saying the plot is actually lame, but the rest of the movie is good in terms of animation and some of the jokes. But anyway, Queen Leech.
That's just a guy. Is he a killer queen? Wait, hold on.
Is that a guy or a gal? Are they a they?
They?
We'll never know. Was a mutated leech created? Wait, so that is just a leech?
Oh, so it was a guy that was leeched by a queen leech.
Oh, this is the leech form.
This is a real form.
Oh.
Huh.
Wood.
Oh.
God damn it.
It sucked good. I don't think I have to explain myself.
It suck.
It's gonna suck once and all the blood's gone from your body.
Very scary, but wood.
Also, you're absolutely right, Harold. That's why I said, oh wait, he, she, they? Shim? It? So yeah, that's huh.
I can't believe you misgendered the Queen Leech, and now it's sucking all the fluid from your body.
I know, it's a terrible way to go.
It's a vicious cycle, really.
I won't be able to recover from this
financially.
No. Mysterious white bag? I'm sorry, click on that. What is that? What is the mysterious white bag?
I'm doing I'm sorry, I'm just seeing I'm doing a Google Doc. ConJoined cast is going down. Fuck. Harold Gamer, please. I have no subscriber. Please.
Scream.
All right.
Google Ducky?
What is mysterious white bag
What is mysterious white bag?
on the other category?
And the other.
All right. The quality is 2. It's just a body in a bag, I guess.
Yeah, it's struggling.
I was just confused at the name. I don't know what I expected.
Don't you know Leon finds a bag of cocaine and
He just
I
fucking
only
parties.
played 1. I don't know Resident Evil. I only
Alright.
know memes.
All right. First up,
Resident Evil.
Del Lago.
Now we have a leech crocodile.
I will say
Help.
this thing is about the size of a semi truck.
Oh yeah, because that helps. Yes.
Yeah, with them
Mhm,
grody ass
mhm.
teeth.
Are
Yeah.
those even
Leon-
teeth? Is it just bone? I know teeth are bone, but like, I don't think that's even bone.
Bone.
I don't know what to call this thing.
A
It's
friend.
definitely scary, but it's also kind of friendly. It's the stubby little arms.
Yeah.
This is the older version.
That's more terrifying.
Yeah.
I think it's the texture.
Yeah.
All right, sexy, not very.
It's French shaped but too big.
Yeah. El Gigante. This is from the recent.
Okay.
Damn, he is quite gigante, let me tell you.
Yep, Gigante.
He's Gigante.
I think
I'm
older
Gigante.
version is scarier.
Yeah.
I think it's just sort of the lighting for him. I don't know. But also 5 on the sexy wood.
All right. God, they're massive. I just realized the bodies at the bottom of this picture. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
god, that guy's massive.
Let me look at remake.
Big guy, huge, scary, fucking big.
I think his face
You know what
is
he
too
looks
narrow
like?
in remake.
His
What does he look
his
like?
face is scarier too in the remake, or
I think his face is scarier in original. I think in this one it just looks like he just big zombie again instead of just like big bloated brute. I'm like, yeah, he's big and bloated, but
I mean, my thing with him is
The
that
fact
he's giving
that-
me the vibes of do you remember the cave troll from Lord of the Rings? The original one, like for the original Resi 4, he gives me cave troll vibes from
yeah, I think
Lord
what
of
it
the
is
Rings.
with remake is his face is very narrow and gaunt, and it kind of like I kind of like that original Resi's Gigante looks
I'm
like he's kind of got like beluga whale forehead.
Yeah, all right, sure.
He looks a bit more jiggly. And the
Commence
fact that
the jiggling.
and the fact that his entire body is jiggly in sort of an unnatural way is a little scary. Also, the lighting and shape are just scarier to me. I don't know. Next up is Vitores Mendez. There's his people form.
Perpin.
He's
There's a
like
guy.
Well, he looked like a big Rasputin.
Yeah, he's a bald
Yeah.
Rasputin, and then his mutated form.
Centipede
like if he-
bald Rasputin.
Yep.
Look, I feel like if you hired the Undertaker to play that guy, I wouldn't be surprised. It's like if you combine Rasputin with the Undertaker, that you get this guy.
Yeah.
Though I think his power level goes down as soon as he gains bug form.
Yeah, I feel like if I like get his legs in any way, this all falls apart.
You just low kick him, like sweet kick.
The scary does go down, yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that I feel like if I pushed him, he would fall over and he would not be able to easily get back up. I know that's not the case, but at the same time, I mean, look at him.
Like, he's so much better base form. Like, he's a villain that, like, looks cool base form, but as soon as he gets an evolution, it's just like, oh.
No, honestly, I don't think his mutant form is bad. I just don't think it's, I think his base form is very striking.
Yeah, his base form's more striking to me. Like, you don't think he turns into a big fucking bug.
Yep. Next up, Verdugo.
Sundowner, is that you?
Yeah, it does look like Sundowner. What is Xenomorph?
Return over paradise.
Let me see. Let me see original Resi.
That's not too different.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool,
it
actually.
is literally.
I will say, cool design.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he looks
very
sick.
cool design. It's just a Xenomorph, though. It's a
Yeah.
Xenomorph, but they swap the head, and I don't get me wrong. It's still very good, and I do like it. But
Can you go back to the original one real quick?
Actually, you know what? And that's why I'm giving it a 5 on the sexy, because Xenomorphs are sex allegories.
I think we're losing the plot, but sure.
Yep.
Scary though. I would give it more towards like 2023 4.
He's definitely thicker in 2024.
Oh, that don't beat.
The moments
He got thick thighs.
they don't save lives.
No, these
They
thick
take them,
thighs,
actually.
they take the lives. All right, next up, Ramon Salazar.
Is that just a child?
Yeah, he was a child.
Leave. Get out.
Yeah.
Get out.
I think he's also supposed to be like the epitome.
70.
How do I put it?
Hold on. He is responsible for Leon's greatest line in the franchise.
Oh, yeah?
I'm trying to. Oh, wait. Oh, he's only 20.
He also does
They're
turn into a big fat worm.
Uh-huh.
Queen Plaga.
Yeah, I believe that's.
Yeah, that's the worm.
Huh.
I love how they just use this concept again in 5.
I honestly think he's scarier in
In 2004?
Yeah.
Really?
It might that be like the textures are fleshy. He looks like something out of that movie 9. Where at this it's like he's a big flesh and bone flower.
I think it's the eye first off. Like the bone flower's creepy because bone, but then you see the body and it looks real pathetic and sad. This one is like, oh yeah, that thing's gonna kill me.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm not gonna run away. My life is forfeit.
Either I'll die or he'll die. Because he looks like he's about to die.
Yeah, it's yeah, no, big weenie energy. He's literally Salazar is the epitome of that flapjack scene of like, hi little boy, I'm 33.
I'm 38 years old.
So we're on U3.
U3.
I looked at that wrong and thought that his other arm was like a weird tower just sticking out of his body.
No, hear me out.
Uh-huh.
Think about what you're gonna say, Connor.
It looked like he had a big dumpy, which he still kind of does, but. Oh wait, what that tongue do? What'd it do?
I feel like he can't swallow that tongue though, so I think that just dried out like 5 hours ago.
Nah, this guy looks sticky and wet all the time.
It's very fleshy.
It's very warm in Spain, Connor, you see.
It is. He doesn't need to drool on it or have saliva. The humidity of Spain is keeping it together.
I really do wonder if this video will be destroyed. Not even hidden or deleted, just destroyed.
Does he still have a tongue? Yeah, he does. He's got multiple tongues.
Oh shit.
I think this version might be the sexier version, guys.
Oh shit, you might be right.
Cause he thick.
He thick. He's got multiple tongues.
Uh-huh.
That's fucking crazy, bro.
Look, we here at ConJoined Cast don't reduce sex to a number unless it's 69.
Yep.
Nice.
Anyway.
Jack Krauser.
Is he supposed to be like an XP of Chris
like,
Redfield?
No, he's an American. He's an American.
Hey, what is Chris?
He was made for the game.
Yeah, he is a former war buddy of Leon in a special forces group who they thought died, but turns out he's okay. And he has a really cool knife fight with Leon.
But he's also a traitor.
Yep.
Also, the way you said it is like, wait, is Chris not an American? Am I being dumb? No, he's American.
No, they're all Americans. You know, fucking Americans. You know what they are. You know how they are.
It's just like Jack Krauser's like, I have to defeat this twink. He's too powerful. And Leon's like, what is the fuck wrong with you?
Is Leon a twink? Is that what we would classify him as?
So,
that's a fair point. Twunk?
I could go for twunk.
Yeah, twunk seems a bit more apt.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this guy, sexy, 3. Mostly because despite, wanting to kill you, he also looks a little bit racist.
Jack Krauser?
Yeah. I wish they had
Did he do anything
form.
I mean, I think he was like... I'm trying to remember if he was a war criminal in one of the games, but...
That helps.
Or he did a war crime.
In fairness, who hasn't in Resident Evil?
Fair enough.
It's like the Fire Emblem war crimes video we watched a couple of years ago. It's after a certain point, it's harder. It's easier to make a list of people who haven't done any war crimes.
Okay. So Jack Krauser does have a mutant form.
kind of like it, but
Definitely
thing-
high on the cool factor, scary factor.
no.
I'm just sort of wondering how is he gonna move that arm.
Yeah.
Very carefully.
He does like a bunch
Like
of wild anime swings. Like he's doing like that Meta Knight like B attack at you, and you manage to dodge out of the way, but he's like cut himself to ribbons trying to do that shit. Is it any different in remake? Not really. He looks fucking sick. Next up. We're going for Osmond Sadler. Last one.
Oh, he's a
fucking
cultist.
wizard.
That's a wizard.
Yeah, so it's not really doing much for me. His mutant form.
I mean, wizards are cool, but he's like clearly a cultist wizard.
I wouldn't say wizards are sexy though, Danny.
Some people can consider him sexy. Not all wizards are wizened old men.
They should be though.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
It's funnier that way.
high on the scary because he looks like how a Catholic
I
priest
feel. You
would
feel?
look. He looks like he looks like what a Catholic priest probably looks like to anyone under the age of 14. So. And then his mutant form is pretty freaky because I can't comprehend it. So.
Yeah, I can't really make heads or tails of the mutant form.
Yeah.
But he has one head and several tails.
You're right, though.
Well, I think that's all we're going to do for tonight. I'd love to do more. However, I'm big tired. You know, I'm EBCB. I wanna lay my head down on a little pillow and.
I can't believe it. Connor's promoting Big EP.
Yeah, I'm promoting Big EP out here.
Yo, are we sponsored by Big EP?
That's right. Big EP sponsoring us from the shadow
Fucking
government.
finally.
Anyway, I'm Boosh /Connar / your host with the not very who's about to ghost. You can find me.
You're about to go and ghost.
Yep. You can find me Boosh ConJoined Artist on Instagram, Con the Artist Twitter, B000SH, or I believe I just switched it to ConJoined Artist. On Blue Sky. Don't quote me. I'll figure that out later. ConJoined Artist. You could also join the fucking Discord. Be our friend. Chat with us. Wine and dine. Flirt with one of us.
But, wine here?
If you flirt with Martin.
I feel gypped if there's no fucking wine here. I feel freaking gypped, Connor.
I'm just gonna say, if you flirt with Martin on the server, Austin will pay you $20.
Damn, only $20
per flirt.
All right, that's a little better.
All right, I'm gonna tap.
Well, plug yourself. You
can find me _Oss, Twitter, Blue Sky. I don't post a lot, but
you can also find them on here in many of our games. Like, comment, subscribe. Martin.
All right, I'm leader.
It's me, Martin, aka Mango. You can find me MJ_voice actor. You can find me Mango VA on Blue Sky. Hire me, please.
Do it, or Austin will pay you $20.
Only the one time, though. It's not a sustainable business model.
Yeah. you'll always be thinking like, oh, I just have to, you know, every time I don't subscribe, Austin will give me $20 more. No, that's just the first time.
That's just for this video.
Honestly, either way,
It's a
Austin
terrible
was going to
business
give
model.
only $25. But alas, you know, head up the ass. Danny, plug, hurry before I lose consciousness.
I'm Danny. I have nothing to plug because I regret being here.
Regiment on the Run, you edit that. You do
I
things
did
for
edit that.
Shoggy and his seldoms.
Yeah, sometimes. Not actively. Eventually I'll set up a commission things once I actually fix sleep. Anyway, I regret being here. This was funny.
No, you don't regret it. You regret not being here. I'm so fucking tired. Make me stop.
Goodbye,
please.
everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.